have submitted their work for Grammy consideration. Now let's take a closer look at some of the artists who are eyeing Grammy Awards. Your ambition is very important.
Yeah.
Number 1, Octopizzo. Yes, he's got 3 submissions. These include Best Folk Album, Best African Music, and Best Rap Music. The music submitted is his album Kitsch Kaliech.
Hey, Kitsch Kaliech.
Amos, and of course the track in itself, Kitsch Kaliech.
The Americans trying to say that.
Yeah.
Kitsch Kaliech.
Of course, it's going to be Africans voting.
Yeah. Kick Kaliech.
Kick Kaliech. Don't do that.
Okay.
Wow. You get the word Luos will listen to you and they'll be like, you've disappointed us. What does kick Kaliech mean? Liech, I know, is an elephant.
Yeah, Liech is an elephant.
Yeah. Wait, I read it again. Kitsch Kaliech. Yeah. Kitsch. I don't know. I'll find out. I have number 2.
Hello, person, please translate for us.
Yeah. Victoria Kimani, she submitted 3 of her works under 2 categories. Now, this includes Best Global Music Album for her album Mood for Life and Best African Music Performance for the songs My Shine featuring Joshua Baraka and Mola. That's dope. And then Bien, of course.
Bien is there.
Deservedly, man. So this guy, it's been his year. It's like our Kendrick, eh? Now, Bien has made his submission for Best Global Album, Alusa, Why Are You Topless? That's a dope album. Very, very fresh. And then we have the one and only very talented brother, Simon Javan Okello. He submitted his 9-track folklore-laden album, Madaraka Vibes, for Grammy consideration as well. And then finally, another very talented.
That's finally.
No, we have another artist. There are 5 artists who made submissions. So we have Savara. He has submitted his song Euphoria featuring Ghanaian artists MYX Quest and Mr. Drew for Best African Music Performance. Who would you like to see win from these guys I've mentioned over here, if they're going to be considered, of course? So we have Octopizzo, Victoria Kimani, Bien, Simon Javan Okello, and Savara.
That'd be good for Victoria and Bien to win.
Yeah?
Yeah, because Bien would show people that as much as you've come from a group setting, even if you go outside by yourself, you could still make it.
Yeah.
And then Victoria, because, woman power. She's most proud.
I don't know about Victoria Manze. I think she's talented. It's just that I
don't think her. I wouldn't say like her music is all that. I mean, for woman power, yes,
it's all right.
It's good music, yes, but it's. I don't know why there's like Sinia Menase, why she's not there. Karu, not there. I don't understand.
Because they come off as proper indie, man.
Yeah.
Kina Karu are really not in the mainstream like the way you would imagine. By the way, trust me.
Yeah.
Just because she was in Camp Mula doesn't mean she's really out here, especially now as a solo artist.
Yeah. But I've heard some really beautiful music from Kenyan artists on the low.
Yeah.
So I'd expect them to be on the map as well.
This just reminds me of that conversation we had with Bueno, the driller, something like that. That's his name.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's one thing for you to be very talented in your craft.
Yeah.
Of course, there's too many talented artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's another thing for you to be out here.
Yeah.
For you to get out here, it's not even about age or whatever. It's just about how hard you're willing to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting into people's faces, man. Working on and then these days it's almost as if you have to have a crazy social media strategy.
True.
Yeah.
But also don't think at the gigs don't matter. People also want to see you on stage.
They want to see you perform.
As much as you have a dope social media going on as an up and comer, but you need to be out here. Like your DJ, the DJs need to big you up as well. They need to play your tracks. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Like you need to. I know radio sounds kind of old school these days, but you need to still be on radio.
Yeah, people need to be like, I've had your song somewhere, on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't shy away from it.
Definitely, radio has to be a component.
Radio's still king.
Yeah.
I see also some artists are very good in the studio but not very good performers.
I agree.
So that's another thing.
Yes.
There's no life when you meet them in real life.
Yeah.
So I guess they need to work on their performance as well. Interesting list,
isn't it? Yeah. So Steph, who would you want to? Oh, you said Victoria Kimani.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So when we come back, we're still on the internet, cruising the internet. Before we say peace, there's a lot of stories. We're going to talk about Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, but influencers, especially content creators, these guys can really push the limits I've seen certain things. I'm sure you've seen whatever. Or some guy was hanging off a crazy tall ass building, and then they slipped. I've also seen one where a bunch of creatives they were on a boat in Lake Victoria. So whatever happened, and one slipped and he drowned and never came out.
What about the guy who just ditched his plane and then he pretended it was an accident? Remember that guy? Yeah, he just jumped off his plane.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He pretended it was an accident while recording himself.
Yeah, like recording. Ooh, my plane is
He was on live.
It was crazy. They put him in jail.
What?
Yeah.
Did you see this guy who recorded by the plane when it was going to crash and it actually crashed, but he was on live? Some Indian guy. This happened about a month or two ago. So people, fam, this thing is actually turning crazy. Yeah. I know it's a level of addiction that we've never seen.
The edge.
So we'll talk about some influencers who've done something crazy, but they had to pay a serious price for that.
Yeah.
Right now, let's keep it moving. I've got some Aaron, Ray, and Kelani. It's called Change. Twende kazi. Go!
Some very nice, mature music.
They really take me back to my days, and I can just feel young again and enjoy the vibes.
Spice.